Hey, welcome back to Triple R Ryan's Real Reactions. Today we got a good one. Told you I had to do another deposition type video after the Johnny Depp one. I missed the joke. I could have said Johnny Deposition in that video, but I didn't. So this one is Justin Bieber Deposition. This is from 2014. I never saw this, and I found the full video, 31 minutes. It looks like it has some closed captionings from another country or another language that I don't know, but that's no big deal. But yeah, this is a 31-minute video. There are a lot of 2, 3, 4-minute ones, but I figured why not react to the long one? So this will be a good video to just pop on and, you know, see how it goes here. I don't even know how old Bieber was here. He had to be probably like 19 or something like that. So if you're excited for this, let me know by liking the video. Thank you to anyone who turned on their notifications and is in my little notification army trying to boost my videos up, because those first 10 minutes, then the first hour, and the first 24 hours are the most important life cycle for a YouTube video. So, as always, leave some comments and subscribe to the channel if you are feeling kind and want to watch more of these videos. Let's go. Looking like Grumpy Cat. I can't frown that much. I look like a blobfish.
Have you taken any drugs?
Is that German? No, I can't turn that off, by the way.
Either legal or illegal within the past 24 hours?
No, sir.
Have you consumed any alcohol within the past 12 hours?
No, sir.
This was Bieber's swag era. This is, you know, he cut the hair. They used to call it light-skinned Bieber.
Have you taken any prescribed medication within the last 24 hours?
No, sir.
Just Viagra.
Do you have a prescription for Xanax?
No, sir.
No, sir. Take a comfy chair.
Give me a chance to object, okay?
Okay.
He's like, give me a chance to speak. No, sir. No, Justin, not me. You can say, you don't have to tell me no, sir. No, sir. This is like Justin's party boy era, his wild boy era, basically, where he like he got arrested for like peeing in a bucket or something, and there'd be videos of him in Miami speeding in like a sports car.
That's fine.
You get career. Do you know Raymond Usher IV?
Usher.
No.
Do you know an individual, an entertainer by the name of Usher?
Yeah.
This is already hilarious.
Sure. That sounds familiar.
That sounds familiar. He was, I believe he was like, Usher was like the one that discovered him. That sounds familiar. I only know him by his stage name.
Isn't it true that Usher was instrumental in starting your career?
What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb? This is just you trying to harass the client. Why don't you get down to business?
I believe this is about a DUI. Why is he asking? Is it true that your song "Baby" was the most disliked video on YouTube? It's like the dude's just a hater.
Comments are inappropriate. I am getting down. Fine. But I am getting down to business. I'm asking questions that do pertain to this lawsuit.
It sounds like a 60 Minutes interview. I mean, are we going to ask about the issues in the case?
What's your favorite color?
No, he
Say,
wants to make a
sir.
videotape so he can distribute it to the media. That's what this is all about.
And he did that, and I'm watching it.
This is DeKalb's interview.
This has to do with the questions that involve this lawsuit.
Come on.
Please, sir. Isn't it true that Usher was very instrumental in starting your career?
That calls for a yes or no answer.
I love that he kind of went back to it.
However he chooses
It
to
calls for a
respond.
yes or wait, I'm just going off your page, man. It's a yes or no answer required, right?
I think my lawyer's asking you a question.
Please, sir.
I think my lawyer's asking you a question.
I'm not here to answer his questions. You're here to answer mine.
Dang.
Do you need the question read back?
Yeah, let's read it back.
Do you listen to Usher, yeah, while you shower?
Is it true that Usher was very instrumental in starting your career?
I'm pretty aware that,
Calls for a yes or no.
Is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Was your answer yes?
Yes.
I'm really sorry.
sorry to keep asking you this, but can you please speak up?
I think yes and no are fucking pretty different.
Dang.
Hold on. Let's take a break.
Sir.
Justin was not happy with being told to speak up.
I'm sorry for letting this man get to me before. My bad. Before we came back here, you had asked me.
She's going to read
Let
that.
her read back the question. Thank you for your memory.
Thank you for your memory. This dude.
That was the last question.
I was found on YouTube.
Kid Raul. I remember watching Bieber when he was Kid Raul because I found him on the little charts when YouTube used to have medals for top people of the year or whatever for the month or week. And I mean, people think that like Baby was his first song, but it was actually one time. I'm a bit of a Bieber historian because we came up on the internet around the same time. He obviously is Bieber and I am a reaction YouTuber streamer. But that time when he was coming up on YouTube, that's when I was making videos.
I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
There you go. You're right.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you at all.
Oh, my
I'm sitting
Lord.
right next to you. Okay,
He said, I think I was instrumental to
let
my
me
own
hear back
career.
from the report reporter.
The eye contact.
Instrument.
Instrument.
Said I think I was instrumental to my own career.
Thank you, sir. But my question was Usher, was he helpful to your professional career?
I love how we're 4 minutes in and it's been about Usher.
Yes.
Yes.
Usher a close friend of yours?
Yes.
Is Usher a confidant?
I guess, yes.
Has Usher given you career advice?
Did Usher tell you to get a DUI?
Is this an interview or a deposition? I'm confused.
It is a deposition.
Sir,
I'm just confused at whether this is an interview or a deposition.
I mean, what does it matter if he's a confidant? I mean,
He's not wrong.
What-
It's a deposition. They're treating it like an interview.
I don't understand.
if you instruct him not to answer, that's fine. If you want to make an objection, that's equally as fine.
Okay.
But I need you to stop talking. It's inappropriate.
No, I think your questions are
It's inappropriate.
inappropriate. This sounds like some sort
So
of 60 minutes interview.
instruct him not to answer. If that's your
If you're
position.
going to keep going with this line of questioning, we'll just break the deposition and move for a protective order. It's harassing.
We can get the
It's
magistrate
inappropriate.
right back on the phone or the judge.
Can you pro-offer how that's reasonably calculated to lead to admissible evidence? Pardon me.
It's like it's like listening to your parents argue at dinner and you're just like, okay, can we just eat? Also, if you see some faces on, I'm wearing my Backstreet Boys shirt today. I wish I had a Bieber shirt to wear, but there's at least some pop stars here. I'm filming this on a Wednesday morning, so that's why the lighting is a little bit meh. It usually looks better when I film in the afternoon. I'll be probably uploading this on Thursday, but yeah, if you see my color, my face go in and out, darker and lighter, like in a perfect world, I would be facing this, but I don't have the room to turn the desk that way, so who cares? You don't care. I'm just explaining.
It goes to his credibility. Yes.
That's not admissible evidence.
Please listen. If you want to object, fine.
I'll let you
if
go
you
with
want
a
to
couple more questions, but
please, sir.
I just want to speak.
Well,
Whether Usher's a confidant goes to his credibility?
sir. Is Usher a confidant?
I think that maybe this guy is an Usher hater and wanted to get him taken down. This might be what this is all about.
Usher being a confidant doesn't credit my credibility.
you already answered that question. You already asked it, Mark. Ask and answer. You already said yes.
Please, sir.
Come on, move on.
Are you instructing him not to answer?
Move on.
Are you instructing him not to
No, I'm
answer?
not.
Okay, fine.
You
Sir,
already answered.
is Usher a confidant?
He already answered that question. He said yes previously. Are you just going to keep re-asking him the same question?
He didn't. I didn't hear a yes to the confidant.
She can read it back. He
I asked
answered
him
yes.
if Usher was a friend. I
No, you
never
never asked him if it was a confidant. He said yes. I remember you saying it.
Fine.
That was definitely asked before that question. It was said.
What was your answer? Please, remind me of your answer.
No.
It's definitely German in the closed captions they have on here. Like I said, I can't turn them off. It's embedded in the video, but nay. It says Bieber sleeping.
It seems like a 16-minute interview.
Have you ever spoken to Usher about how your bodyguards
Damn it. Nyon gang snacket. Fordan live like a boar hanter.
should handle photographers?
No.
Is there a difference to you, sir, that there's a difference between a photographer or a paparazzi?
He's just giving him a quiz.
No.
I feel like he's going to start giving him math problems. Can you do this long division? I'm not a great. I probably couldn't do math right now if I tried. Okay, so don't tell me to long divide. I can't even short divide.
Did you not get my no? Or was that not received?
No, I didn't. I didn't
He
get
said
you.
no.
He didn't hear
to
him?
Paparazzi as paps.
I refer to paparazzi as many different names.
Do you sometimes refer to paparazzi as paps?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you aware that your bodyguards have ever gone after paps? Because have you told your bodyguards to go after paps?
No, sir.
Have you ever told your bodyguards to take care of a pap?
No, sir.
This is just so crazy. What do the paps have to do with anything?
Okay. Let's go off the record for a second. I want to show a clip.
I think they just want to bore Justin out of, bore him to death so then he could just start admitting things just to get it over with.
We're not going off the video record. It is 9/11/39.
Oh, there's the wide shot.
I don't recall.
Thank you. Do you recall where this event that we're watching in Plaintiffs 1 is occurring?
Is this 60 minutes? I don't. I'm so confused. I'm still confused with the.
On here? Is this an incident?
Please, sir. Do you recall where this footage was shot?
Miami.
Thank you. And please play. Please pause it.
So he tells the bodyguard, hey, go get that paparazzi out here. Now they're going to be like, you were lying. Does this guy work for the paparazzi? What is this? Why is this in the deposition? What is going on? They went from, are you on Xanax to, are you mean to the paparazzi? Don't be so mean to them. I'm a paparazzo.
Did you hear yourself say?
Are they just trying to catch him in a lie to show the court that he can't be trusted in his answers of anything? Is this what they're doing?
Dwayne, get this pap out of here?
Yes.
Okay. What did that mean?
Just meant get the pap out of here. And which meant to me, just back him up.
Yep.
As the fans were trying to take pictures with me. Nothing aggressive by that.
There you go, Beebs. Keep your cool.
Why did you tell him that?
He just told you.
I just told you why.
Thank you, Justin. We're on the same page here, buddy. Now I'm getting mad at this guy.
Isn't it true that you knew your bodyguards were using physical force against photographers?
I'm sorry, on that video? I don't know what you're talking about on that video.
Yes, on that video. Please, sir.
No, sir.
I mean, that's literally a bodyguard's job. Hey, this paparazzi is harassing me while my fans are right next to me. Please tell them to move. That is a very common thing here. I don't know what this guy what he thinks he's pulling over one here.
You know that your bodyguards chase paps sometimes to get them out of wherever you want them out of. Isn't that true, sir?
I don't tell my security how to do their job. They don't tell me how to do my job.
Is it true that you know that your security guards will punch, grab, and push Paps if they need to?
Gotta get that close up
I
again.
object.
I'm sorry? Are you,
The question again?
you need to hear the question again, sir?
Why don't you re-ask it?
Why don't you replay it back? True, sir, that you know that your bodyguards sometimes grab, punch, and kick your body.
Could he not remember his
No,
question?
sir.
Isn't it true you know that they've done that in the past?
No, sir.
Isn't it true, sir, that you've seen your bodyguards chase photographers right in front of you?
Is it true, sir, that your bodyguard wears a size 14? Yes, sir. Is it true that your bodyguard eats eggs? Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Justin, do you like eggs? What do you have against eggs in the egg community? Take a nap. That's what I'm saying. I would take a nap until they got some actual questions.
Isn't it true that you've been personally involved in taking film cards from photographers?
No.
Let's stop. I'm going to play I'm going to mark it as plaintiffs 2.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to watch it first?
Sure.
Isn't it true that I was involved in...
Wait, hold on. There's no question.
We off the record? Yes.
They're gonna play another video once again. Was he arrested for paparazzi issues? What is?
Yes, we're off the record.
Yeah, but no, we
Am I going off the video record? It is now 11:50.
All right, let's
Who
do
your bodyguards work for?
My bodyguards work for my company,
What's the name of your company?
Bieber Time Touring.
Ooh, I never knew that. Bieber Time. That's kind of a cool. I never knew that was a thing. Bieber Time Touring. It's Bieber time. How many of you had the Bieber fever back in the day? You know, somebody watching this had to have a little bit of Bieber fever.
I need you to speak up, sir.
Bieber Time Touring?
Bieber Time Touring.
Is that a United States company?
Yes, sir.
Okay, where is that company registered?
I'm not sure where it's registered. That's done by my business manager,
Okay, and what's your business manager's name?
Solomon Smallwood.
I need you to speak up. I can't hear you.
Solomon Smallwood.
What a name that is. Sullivan Smallwood.
That's just uncomfortable.
Plaintiffs 2. Got a sticker.
Asked and
In what
answered.
sense?
In taking care of your security.
In taking care of my security? What?
Yes, sir.
Do you bathe your security?
What does that mean?
You recall when you told me...
And
in
taking care of my security?
Sir, there's no pending question. Listen to my question. Do you recall...
There's no pending question. Listen to my question.
Hey,
Called him out. There's no pending question. Listen to my question. Bieber, you're doing good here, buddy.
do you recall looking at Plaintiffs 1, the video of you taking pictures with your fans?
I don't
And
recall.
Dwayne Patterson was securing you.
I don't recall.
You don't recall something we watched 20 minutes ago?
Is that a yes or no?
Was it-
Nope.
No? Great. Let's play back Plaintiffs 1
Oh my god.
on the movie. He
Are
doesn't,
we going to go through this again?
he doesn't recall something he watched 20
Can you
minutes ago.
just move forward with the question? Come on.
I could if you just wouldn't forget things that he has seen like just 20 minutes ago.
I want you to watch this again.
They want you to watch this again. This is riveting footage.
Can you pause, please? Sir, do you recall watching this video a few moments ago?
Yes.
And do you recall telling me that Dwayne Patterson was securing you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you ever give instructions to Dwayne Patterson or any other bodyguard, instructions on how to secure you?
Yes.
Please, sir, tell me how you have given your bodyguards directions on how to secure you.
By how do you mean verbally, in writing? I'm not understanding.
Well, let's get to
Sorry.
that. Sir, do you understand the question?
Yes.
Okay, would you please answer?
Be like, I understand the question. It's just stupid.
Verbally.
And what do you tell them verbally? Strike that. What have you told them verbally on how to secure you?
What have I told my security?
Bieber must be. I feel like Bieber might be pretty good at ASMR. You know, he's got the ASMR voice going here. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bieber Time. Bieber Time ASMR.
I didn't hear your response. Again, sir, I'm
I
pleading with you
I
to
didn't
speak
finish
up.
I didn't finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, really?
Go ahead.
You didn't want to interrupt.
Please, sir, answer my question.
I'm pretty sure we've been on this same question for about 2 hours now, so. I mean, this isn't really going anywhere. Do you think we should break for lunch?
Sir, do you recall when I
It looks like they did break for lunch too.
asked you?
Let's see. It was 12:24. Oh no, it's only 12:31. Unless they had each had a an Uncrustable.
You give your security verbal commands on how to secure you?
Yes.
And you told me that you did, correct?
Bro, we are now 15 minutes into this video of this deposition. They have talked about Usher. They asked him if he took Xanax. And then they talked, now it's been Paparazzi. Where on earth, I can't wait to read the comments, because they got to be, I mean, I hope they're similar to me with this. We're like, hello?
Yes?
Yes.
How do you verbally command your bodyguards?
Just, how do I there's so
Well,
many
what do you tell
different
them?
there's so many different scenarios, so many different contexts, and tell them various things.
Okay. Well, what's something
Help me with my bag, to open the door, to various things.
Open the door, or I'm going to throw rocks through your window.
Thank you, sir. And what about securing you as far as instructions that you give your bodyguards? Besides asking them to get your bag and open the door for you.
As far as securing me,
Yes, sir.
making sure my safety isn't at risk.
And what sort of safety commands do you give your bodyguards to make sure you're not at risk?
I say, sick 'em. And then I say, good boy.
I don't recall.
Well, can you ever remember a time in any situation where you've given your security commands to
Yes.
protect your security?
Yes.
Okay, please, sir, tell me those times.
Earlier on today.
Okay. Please tell me about that situation earlier today. What happened?
My security walked in front of me. I told him to take one step ahead.
Why did you tell him to take one step ahead?
He was too close.
How does that put your safety at risk because your bodyguard was too close to you?
I can't be tripping on any heels.
Hey, makes a fair point.
We go and we move fast.
How about any instructions verbally that you give your bodyguards
How about
in regard to circumstances involving third persons? Do you ever give them verbal commands regarding your safety?
I don't recall.
I really think they're just trying to tire him out.
Have you ever fired a
There's got to be a tactic to this.
bodyguard?
Like, do they just want him to be like, yes, all right, yes, I've told my bodyguard to beat the crap out of someone. Like, what do they expect?
Yes. Yes.
How many times?
I don't recall.
Why have you fired a bodyguard previously?
I don't
Didn't like him.
recall.
Have you ever requested a new bodyguard?
I don't recall.
That's what I would start saying. Every single answer now. Don't remember. Can't recall.
Have you ever told your bodyguards on how to deal with Paps?
No.
Was that a no?
Yes, sir.
No. Was that a no? Yes. Was that a yes? No.
Can you fire a bodyguard if you want?
As I said before, firing and hiring is discussed by my team.
Over at Bieber time.
Do you have the ultimate decision as far as your team is concerned?
We discuss it as a team.
Oh, here we go. Another crazy video. I remember this is where he quote-unquote attacks a paparazzi. In ultra slow-mo.
Are you intending to play this?
I had been, like I said, harassed several times. And,
How are they harassing you?
calling
Following him everywhere he's gone since he was 14.
me names and getting in my way physically on purpose. To
Stalking.
get a reaction out of me. I let them, get a reaction out of me.
You know, it's like, those certain days where, like, just one little thing will set you off. Like, you drop your keys multiple times heading out the door. You can't find your wallet. You spill some water on you. It's like that type of a day mixed with being followed by paparazzi everywhere, being stopped everywhere you go. A type of day like that, then on camera, we'd all have days like that, man.
As you can see, that's a reaction. As you can also see, you can't see me physically hitting anybody in that tape. You just see me.
What sort of names were they calling you?
I think audibly you can hear the names.
What did you hear?
I heard cunt.
Oh my God. I did not expect them to just say that. They did ask.
I heard, multiple dirty words that I just don't feel comfortable saying right now.
He said to see you next Tuesday, but didn't want to say anything else.
And all those words were directed at you?
Yes.
How do you know?
I guess I don't know.
But it got you upset, correct?
Yes, it got me upset. Like any human.
Sorry?
Like any human.
Sorry?
I have emotions. Sometimes I don't always keep them intact.
In your opinion, do photographers have the right to take your picture?
Yes.
Photographers doing their job when they take your picture?
Objection calls respectfully.
I don't know if that's a statement or a question.
It's a question, sir. Can you answer my question?
This is probably what I would do. I would say, you know what? I'm taking a 20-minute power nap. Y'all are boring me to tears. And I will say, once again, that chair looks very comfortable. That's probably about a $300 chair at Office Max, right? It's one of those, hey, I'm corporate. Justin, I am sleeping.
Justin, do you need a break?
No, he's just thinking.
He's just thinking.
Sorry, this is just frustrating. I've never had to go through anything like this. I ask the same questions over and over in a different manner.
It is very weird, and I just don't understand. Maybe you guys can school me in the comments. Maybe some, you know, please do so. I try to go in kind of blind to these so I can get my real reaction, literally Ryan's real reaction. That's the point of the channel. But maybe you guys are like, you know, tell me, oh no, this actually he was in, you know, this was for a trial or a case where he got sued by a bodyguard. I assumed that this was for like a DUI case or something along those lines. But if it's about bodyguards, if it's about Usher or whatever, let me know. And I know you could probably be like, dude, well, you should do your research before you watch these. If you do that, it takes away the allure of watching something for the first time. You know, it then I know too much. So I hope you can understand that. But yeah, let me know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It certainly seems like it's not about a DUI. I'll read the comments too and see what they say on this video after we're done here. I will say the air conditioning noise in the background is relaxing.
Guess what? Guess what? I don't recall.
You know what? You know what? I think I remember seeing this clip in a GIF back in the day. And yes, it's GIF, not GIF. I don't recall that. I got to make that the thumbnail.
Guess what? Guess what?
Now he's having fun with it. Hey, I know my rights.
I don't recall.
You don't recall if you understand my question? Please, Madam Reporter, play it back.
All right, I think he needs a break. Let's just break for lunch.
All right, let's see how long they get for lunch. It's 12:52. I'm blocking the you can't see it. But...
Sure. It's fine.
Not going up.
He looks at the camera.
12:52.
Getting this? Okay, 2 hours later. I guess it's military time. So they broke for a 2-hour lunch. So let's say if he's in maybe a little better mood, maybe everyone's a little more cheery with some protein in them.
Have you ever disciplined Mr. Hesney?
Disciplined? What kind of question is that? Is he my son?
Bad bodyguard.
Mr. Hesney worked for you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Disciplined.
yes, sir. Have you ever
Put your bodyguard in timeout using the super nanny method of Joe Frost?
disciplined Mr. Hesney?
What?
Or anything he's done work related?
No, I don't discipline people.
Okay, who does discipline your bodyguards if they do something that you don't approve of?
It's beyond me, sir. And I don't think it's not even that they get disciplined.
What do they get?
Check.
He gets a spanking.
Say something funny?
Ooh.
You don't need to argue with the witness.
He said, did I say something funny? Justin was like,
State your question again.
Is there anything funny in my question as to why you were laughing?
What is your question? Should we have it read back? Let's hope.
Well, I don't know, Katie Couric, you tell me.
oh, Bieber's on fire in this. Katie Couric. Katie Couric is a famous interviewer, if you don't know. I'm sure most of you do.
Are you calling me Katie Couric?
No.
He's upset at that. That upset him.
Is this a news interview
You calling me Katie Couric?
for you? It's not. It's your deposition. Do you understand that?
Yes. But I see what you're doing.
How often is Hugo Hesney paid?
I'm sorry, how often is he paid? Is it?
Yes.
Paid?
Yes.
He probably doesn't even know that.
Paid for what?
For acting as your security bodyguard.
I don't know.
Who would know?
I don't know. Who would know?
Would the company that hires him know?
Yes.
Aren't you part of that company?
Yeah.
But you don't know, correct?
Nope, got no idea.
You know how much he's paid?
Nope,
Who would know?
I don't know.
What's your role in the company that pays him?
I don't know.
I'm Bieber. I put the Bieber in Bieber time.
Thank you, sir. What's hard about being in this position?
I mean, you just 2 seconds ago asked me if it was like, give me an interview. That's what it feels like. I don't feel like this is fair. I mean,
What's not fair? You have to give your deposition. That's not fair?
no, not that. I don't think it's fair, the questions that you're asking me over and over again. I don't think
It's probably because they have nothing to do with the case.
they don't
Okay, thank you. So I was right. Like,
have anything to do with the
Understand.
case.
what is going on? Look at that word down there. Sansilinglivis. Sounds like you're about to make some things float in Harry Potter if you say that.
Please make objections, Mr. Weissman, if you have objections.
Read it to me so I can just hear it.
Do you know if this lawsuit is about you instructing your bodyguards to beat up a photographer?
Oh, that's what it is.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Well, I've answered my question. This wasn't about a DUI. This was about him instructing a bodyguard to beat up a photographer, and he got sued.
Do you see my
Well, makes a little more sense.
client in the back of the room? Mr. Binion?
How would he know who Mr. Binion is?
I mean, now I do.
You ever recall seeing this individual before?
No.
You said you recall being at the Hit Factory on June 5th, 2013, correct?
He didn't testify to
I
that.
didn't say that.
Okay.
So I
then
remember
his answer
being
is
at
no.
the Hit Factory multiple times. It said that.
Thank you. Do you remember walking into an IHOP?
Justin, do you remember ordering the Grand Slam and sending it back because the bacon was undercooked?
In December of 2013?
I don't remember.
You remember dining at an IHOP in December of 2013?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Was that response, I don't remember?
I don't recall.
Do you recall that your bodyguards roughed up a photographer at the IHOP, at any IHOP ever?
I don't recall.
At any IHOP ever?
Recall being in Seoul, South Korea?
I don't recall.
You remember being on Miami Beach in January of this year?
I don't recall.
You recall going to a nightclub?
I'm gonna predict the future. I'm gonna guess that he doesn't recall.
In Miami Beach?
I don't recall.
Never?
That's Orion.
I don't recall.
You were being in Australia in November of 2013?
I don't.
You know, he might just have a bad memory, you know? I forget things. I blame the 420 that I used to smoke.
Being in Australia ever?
I don't know if I've been to Australia. You been to Australia?
Let me just ask you this. Remember earlier today when I asked you,
No.
Justin, you don't even know what I was gonna ask you. I don't remember.
why don't you listen to what I had to say first? And then maybe you'll tell me yes or no.
I don't have to listen to anything you have to say.
Let's not argue. Go ahead.
This is your deposition. At the beginning of your deposition, I asked you if you had taken any medication within the last 24 hours, and you said no. Do you recall that?
Yes.
Since I asked you that question this morning, have you taken any medication between then and now?
No.
Have you used any drugs between the time I asked you that question earlier and now?
Yeah, right during lunch.
No.
And you're not under the effects of any mood or mind-altering drugs right now, are you?
No.
Do you know Xavier Smith?
Do I know Xavier Smith? What kind of question is that? Yes, I know Xavier Smith.
Okay. You remember him coming with you to Miami
No.
last year?
Who's Xavier Smith?
No.
you remember being in Miami at any point in time with Xavier Smith?
At any point of time with Xavier Smith?
Last year.
I don't recall.
How long have you known him?
I've known Xavier Smith for multiple years.
Gonna Google who is Xavier Smith real quick.
Why was he involved in the incident in this lawsuit?
It's not to my understanding that he even is involved with
I don't know if it's the same guy, but he's apparently a football player for the Rams. If that's the same person.
Okay, he also goes by Lil Wayne, correct? I beg your pardon, Lil Za.
He also goes by Lil Wayne. No.
No.
Do you know him as
Yeah, there it is.
with
Xavier Smith is also known as Lil Za. Is an aspiring rapper and was a close associate of Justin Bieber.
another name?
Yeah, that's Zay.
He's like, it's not Za, it's Zay.
He goes by Zay?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Full name is Xavier Smith.
You know Christopher Lynn Moore?
Yes.
Was he with you in Miami last year?
I don't recall.
You know Selena Gomez?
Do you know Selena Gomez? Come on. Come on now. This guy's a Jelena shipper.
Yes.
Do you like her song Who Says?
Were you dating her at some point in time?
What's the relevance of that? Why are you asking that question?
Because I'm allowed to.
He's just cute. This is him. He just wants the tea now. This guy just wants the tea. What could this possibly have to do with anything?
Ask.
No, you're not allowed to just make up stuff
Absolutely.
and ask it. What are you talking
It
about?
sounds like you're trying to harass him.
Be a lawyer, man.
Stop making
Journalism. This isn't journalism.
What is the relevance? What's your pro
Have you
offer?
ever?
What's your
If you
pro?
have an objection, state your objection.
What's your pro offer of relevance on that?
Sir,
I just want to know.
have you ever talked with Selena Gomez and discussed your feelings about paparazzis with her?
I don't recall.
Don't ask me about her again.
Ooh.
Sir,
Move on to another.
have you
Don't,
ever?
don't ask me about her
Have you ever
again.
discussed?
Don't ask me about her again.
Oh, I like this.
Have you ever?
Don't ask me about her
discussed
again.
your feelings
Don't
with
ask me.
Selena
Don't ask me about her
Gomez?
again.
Hey, look, nobody wants to talk about their ex-girlfriend, especially when you're in a deposition.
About paparazzi.
You know what? Just stop it.
Don't ask me about her again.
Your client's not asking for a break.
Don't ask me about her again.
Let's take a break, Justin.
That was such a crazy ending. And then he's
Now
back.
back on the video record, it is now 3:10.
He's like, sir, I will not ask you about Selena Gomez, but I will speak about her character in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Have you ever discussed your feelings with Paps? Strike it. Have you ever discussed your feelings about Paps with Selena Gomez?
He brought her up again.
I instruct you not to answer. The question is intended to cause annoyance, embarrassment. He's not going to answer. You can ask the next question.
Have you ever discussed with Selena Gomez how to handle
Hey, he's trying to get a clip, man. He's trying to get Beebs to go completely wild again.
paparazzi?
Instruct you not to answer. Intended to cause annoyance, embarrassment.
Isn't it true that you were with Selena Gomez when a photographer was attacked?
Instruct you not to answer. Intended to cause annoyance and embarrassment.
That's the end. Oh my goodness. That is ridiculous. My goodness. That smirk knew he was going to win anyway. They literally repeated the same question over and over again. So many irrelevant questions. Wasn't this about his case? Let's see what they said here. So so with it wasn't about the DUI, which I learned that. And if you commented that already, thank you though. You want him in the principal's office. Yeah, he is handling that well. I mean, someone's legitimately like berating you like that. I mean, that's so annoying. He was 19 years old at the time here. Oh my goodness. You put any 19-year-old in this position, I'm sure that wouldn't make them happy. Lord have mercy. That was a doozy. All right, well, now I officially got that one. Are there any more? Let me know in the comments if you're still here at the end of this video. Let me know if there's any other famous depositions or things like this. I still got to do more with Johnny Depp. You guys seemed like you wanted me to watch more. If you made it to the end, as always, if you're in that 1% club, like this video. If you haven't, leave a comment at not at any point right now, I guess, about anything related to this or any future videos you'd like me to watch. Subscribe to this channel, and check me out on Twitch, where I stream 5 days a week. Streaming tonight. Well, I guess not tonight if you're watching this, but because I stream on Wednesdays. I stream Drag Race. This will come out on Thursday, my off day. But yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the content. Make sure to turn on the notifications for this channel. Try to get to these as quick as you can if you don't mind. It really will help me out in the algorithm. And yeah, come on over to Twitch. Say you came here from the YouTube channel. It'll make my day. It'll make me happy. And yeah, we'll get to talk a little bit. I'm having a little bit of stomach pain right now. I've been going through it the last couple of days, so hoping that kind of wears off. Figured I'd make this earlier in the day, get it done with, so I'm good for the day. I've been having stomach issues for like months. It sucks. Never a fun thing. So that's it, though. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you right here very soon on Triple R, Ryan's Raw Reactions. Peace.